On guys, it's Terry here. Been a few days since we uploaded a Pokemon Showdown battle, and I thought today I'd bring a fun showdown team with my Gyarados team. I'm really excited about this team actually. It kind of shows off Gyarados' utility a little bit. So we're not really taking advantage of its high physical attack, which most people do, but more of its role as a utility Pokemon. And what's cool about this set is it and I was making some calculations and adjusting there. It kind of lures in Ferrothorn, and then we can bop it with the flamethrower for solid damage. Scald can also threaten to burden things, while Thunder Wave can slow things down for other mons. And Taunt means that stuff can't just come in and set up on us for free. And then we got Gengar that's got Hex, and if you don't know, Hex is boosted when something is status, so that's why we got Thunder Wave and we got Will-O-Wisp. We got Hex Choice Specs Dragapult, which I'm very excited to try. Poltergeist, Alola Marowak, which is also our Stealth Rocker, so we can set up rocks in front of a lot of things and also knock a lot of things out, as this thing does hit incredibly hard. Jirachi with taking advantage of status, combined with its ability Serene Grace, doubling secondary effects and moves. Iron Head can hopefully make some people very, very upset, and Rotom Heat provides more paralyzing support and a defogger. So yeah, I just kind of slapped this team together, and I want to give it a go. So yeah, I built this team around my favorite Pokemon, Gyarados. So if you guys would like, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Any Pokemon you want me to build a team around, I'll do it. Name any single Pokemon. And if I don't get to yours in the next video, I'll definitely do it in a future one. So right away, I'm thinking either a Zeraora lead or a Cinderace lead. So I'm going to go Gyarados. Because if it's Zeraora, I can always switch into Rotom Heat. So they go Magearna. So I'm thinking they're going to go for a Volt Switch here, which would be a fine play. Oh, and actually, I did not mean to give it an Assault Vest. Oh, that was with the old moves I had. Well, that kind of screws things up there. I meant to give it a Citrus Berry for recovery. That's okay though, because honestly, we'll just go for Scald and try to get some chip off on this thing. We burn, so that's actually really, really nice. So now this thing's trying to call mine up, go for game immediately. I'm gonna switch into Jirachi, so this thing just can't sit here and set up on us. And right away, we're going to start going for Iron Head flinches. I meant to give that thing a Citrus Berry. I forgot I was just so eager to get this video started. And, I mean, what can you do? We're going to go for another Iron Head here. We didn't get the flinch, but we did get the Focus Blast to miss, which is not uncommon for that move to miss. And we're going to keep just going for Iron Head. They don't want to switch out this thing once they get it set up, which I get. Hopefully we get another flinch. Sweet. And actually another Iron Head should knock this thing out. So we get rid of a giant threat in Magearna right away. Which, as anyone who plays this game on Pokemon Showdown knows, Magearna can be a pain in the ass. So it's nice to get that done right away. Here we're going to go out to our Gyarados. And intimidate this thing. Yes, we're very bulky, so we take that quite nicely. We're going to throw off another Scald here. If they go out into a Azumarill, which they very well might, we can, yeah, so, let's see here. They look to be either Citrus Berry or Choice Band. We're going to go, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Scald again. Go for a burn. We don't get it. But I don't think an Aqua Jet should knock us out, so we're going to Scald again, actually. Because I think if we play this right... Yep, Aqua Jet doesn't knock us out, and we're wearing this thing down, which is nice. They're going to probably just go for Aqua Jet again, which is cool. Our Dragapult's at full health. It probably should live this, and we should be able to knock it out with a Choice Specs Hex in return. If it knocks us... Yeah, I didn't think it would do that much. Very good. So we knocked that thing out. Another monster gone. Unfortunately, our main Cinderace answer is gone. So that they go into Zeraora. We had a really nice switch into this in Alola Marowak. They go for knockoff right away. That's okay. We're going to go for our Stealth Rock on the off chance we live, which we don't, which is like not the end of the world. And here we're going to go into Rotom Heat. Now I have debated, and actually, the more Zero-Ors I see running around, the more I want to run Will-O-Wisp on this thing instead of Thunder Wave, because I don't know what. I mean, well, the thing is, I like Thunder Wave for Volcarona too much. Yeah, we're gonna leave Thunder Wave on it. And here we should go for a Volt Switch. They shouldn't stay in. Yeah, they're gonna look for a nasty plot or whatever. They go into Cinderace. We're going to go into Dragapult, see if we can bait them into going for a Sucker Punch, and switch right out into Rotom Heat. As they don't, which is cool, because right here, we can actually go for a Thunder Wave. Even if they go Zero-Aura, that's fine. We'll overheat the next turn. They go into Cinderace. Oh, please land. Yes! That's huge. So now we can kind of freely Volt Switch around. And I think the most expendable member on our team here is probably Jirachi. So even if they go for Pyro Ball, that's okay. They go for U-Turn, which is nice too. Now, I have protective pads on this, which I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's more so I can like try to flinch bulkier mons that have Rocky Helmet. Here they probably just go for Knock. We'll go for Fire Punch. Okay. So I'm not sure what they were looking for there, but that's awesome damage on that Corviknight. And we'll just Fire Punch again. And if they want to stay in, so be it. Either way, we'll get nice damage on something. They go for Bulk Up, so that's an interesting play. So, right away, I'm thinking I'm going to Thunder Wave this thing. Try to get some paralyzing stuff going on. Yes, we get that, which is sweet. So we're going to switch right onto our Rotom Heat. They're going to Roost. That's cool. We'll go for a Volt Switch and see what they're... well, actually, first we'll Overheat, and then we'll Volt Switch. Just to gauge damage. Yeah, so that does a ton. They go for Brave Bird. I'm actually very inclined to Overheat again. And I think I will. Oh, just misses the kill. But Brave Bird will probably knock them out with Recoil. That's awesome. So that kind of frees Jirachi to click Zen Headbutt a little more. If we get it on Cinderace, that'd be nice. They got a Zero-Aura. They're probably going to go right for Knockoff here. Here, we probably just want to Overheat. Oh, they go for Bulk Up. Okay, this is not what I was hoping they would do. So now I gotta think for a sec. We gotta go out and Jirachi. Yep, they go for Knockoff. I think they just clean up here. Unless we somehow live this and can crit on an Overheat. This is probably GG. Yep. So, GG. That's okay. It would have definitely helped not to have had that turn 1 misplay with Gyarados. Because actually, what we want to do here... And honestly, I think we got enough Thunder Wave support. We're going to go for Will-O-Wisp on this. Because honestly, against their Aura, that's going to help so much more. Like, that would have made the difference last game. So let's make that adjustment and see how it pays off in the long run. So yeah. Okay, here we got a weird Stolly Trick looking half sun. Maybe a Trick Room team. Yeah, I'm thinking Trick Room. Either way, I want to go Jirachi and see what their initial lead is. Because if they go Torkoal, we'll just switch right out into either Gyarados or Alola Marowak. But Jirachi can kind of mess this guy up a little bit initially if we get some decent plays correctly. Another play too is Gengar in subbing, but I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. Let's hit the timer on this guy so we don't just have to sit and wait. Come on, man. This guy's not super high ranked. Of course, neither are we. But hopefully, I think we can take this guy. He finally makes a move. So he goes out in a shuffle. Kind of thought he'd go that. That's why I went Jirachi. We're going to Iron Head immediately. Let's see what they got. They're rocking here. Whimsicott. So they'd hold up the red card against us. I'm going to Overheat here. So they're Tailwind. Okay, so the opposite way of Trick Room, but similar effects. So let's see what they're going to go on to here. Shuckle. We're going to Will-O-Wisp this thing right away. That's a Shell Smash. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so... Oh, they switch out with their eject pack. Interesting. I think they must have forgot they had that. We're gonna Volt Switch. Oh, copycat. Oh, neat. Very neat. This is something I did not see. So, I still think Alola Marowak can probably take any hit from this thing. So, we'll go in and go right for a Fire Punch. Wow. Store Power just blows us sideways. Let's see if they got Flamethrower. That'll kind of make or break here. They do have Flamethrower. So, Get this thing in. Go right for a Scald. Barely live. Eat our Citrus Berry. Munch that up. Wow. No way this just happened. That's crazy, though. Store Power knocks us out. Yeah, GG. Very well played. So, we've gotten Bob twice, and that was something I did not see coming in. That just blew me back sideways. So, we're going to try one more. And actually, I have another Gyarados team that I would like to try. And I'm just trying to remember where I put it now. You guys can see I have like 100 different teams. I use a few different accounts just to keep people on their toes. This is one of my burner accounts. Oh, where is that other Gyarados team I so desperately am looking for? Maybe, you know what? This will help. Put it into OU. Give me less to look at, and I know it's along here somewhere. Is this it? No. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, there it is. Untitled 12. Yeah. And this is actually very similar to that team I was just using. So I would like to bust out this one. Gyarados. So this is the original team that I kind of had made this team off of. So let's try this one out. I mean, it's a similar build, but it's got a few tweaks that I think might help us out with some of the threats we've been running into. Ferrothorn would be a great answer to Zeraora. Clefable's always nice to have. So right away, I'm going to lead Clefable. Not much threatens it out initially. Even an Indeedee Psychic Surge isn't going to... We're max special defense. We're going to get a Stealth Rock up immediately. And this thing, I kind of just want to stay in and Moonblast. Yeah, go ahead. We're Magic Guard. Bring it on, man. So they're probably running Pain Split, but we're still going to keep hitting them with Moonblast. Hydro Pump's going to bounce off of us. I'm expecting a Pain Split to come out any minute now. But that's okay. We're still going to stick in on this thing. Yeah, that's okay, because we can just keep firing off Moonblasts. And there's not much they can do about it, and we'll keep recovering too. So, yeah, so they're probably going out to their Amoonguss here. I mean, definitely no surprise. So here, I'd go for a Spore or a Toxic. But we have a very easy switch into this in Ferrothorn. As they double out in their Como. Now, these things can run on fighting moves and fire moves. Not a great matchup for Ferrothorn. We're going to go out into our utility Gyarados. And this is the one I kind of was trying to make my Gyarados off of. But I tried the whole special thing. And obviously, as you can see, it wasn't great. So we're going to Thunder Wave. Hopefully catching the Amoonguss as we do. So that's cool. So that can hit a little harder with Hex later. We'll go right back out into Ferrothorn. We definitely don't want to risk staying in on this thing. Yeah, so they go for Spores. So we'll go for Knockoff. Just whatever they want to come in, knock it off. So if they're Stealth Rock, I doubt they're Flamethrower, and I doubt they can knock us out. So we're going to go... I mean, yeah, Body Press does a ton, but we're going to Thunder Wave this thing. Cool, as we land. And we'll go out into Clefable. Clefable should have a pretty good matchup against this. This gives us a really good opportunity to soft-boiled up here. Yep, they go on to Amoonguss, but once again, we got a great answer for this in Ferrothorn. Yeah, we're going to... Actually, first we're going to Moonblast once. Just see what they do. Yeah, I kind of didn't think they'd stay in there. As we knock out Rotom, that's awesome. Wish I had Teleport on this thing, but Soft Boil and Thunder Wave are too good to pass up on a team like this. So, if anything, I want this Jirachi. I need this Jirachi awake. If anything, they could probably just put... Let's just go to Ferrothorn again. I mean, they can't do anything to us. Yeah, they go into Indeedee, so I'm expecting a Mystical Fire to come out. So we're going to go right out into Gyarados either way. If they want Expanding Force, so be it. Great play. Yeah, alright, good play. Luckily, I have Jirachi in the back. I'm not too worried. I'm going to Thunder Wave. We're just going to sack this. And we're going to go right out into Jirachi. Start clicking Iron Head. Love to click U-turn, but I don't... But yeah, I will click U-turn because it's super effective and it gets us momentum. And I kind of thought they might go into this. So it's Rocky Helmet. That's why I was running protective pads on mine. But luckily, I think this thing's probably physically defensive given that it's got a Rocky Helmet. Let's fire off a Hex. They go into Mandibuzz. That's okay. Let's U-turn right on out of there. Into our Clefable. Yeah, rocks. Okay, I mean, we can always just put them right back up. That's cool. And then out into Ferrothorn we go. Sludge Bomb. Yeah, no thanks. We're cool. We're going to knock off again. They go into Como. We're chipping away at this thing slowly but surely. And we're going to go out based on this. I think actually we might be able to sneak in Dragapult. Yep, they go for Body Press, and now we can... Well, yeah, oh, they forfeit. So honestly, we're kind of grilling this guy a little bit. And this team is definitely showing much more promise than that first team. So let's get another battle, and maybe two. Depending on how this next one goes. You got to show your losses. You don't want to be, you know... a good friend of mine I was talking to... goes by PQVL. He made a good point to me. I can't just not upload even when I'm getting crapped out on luck. It's not genuine and it's not real to the fans. And I mean, even though I've only got a few people, I don't want to be one of those people who's like already like faking stuff to look better than I am. I am who I am, and if you like my content, watch it. And if not, like, you know, it's okay. It's not for everyone. So we're gonna start off with Rotom because I'm guessing Pelipper is probably their leader choice. Yeah, pretty easy prediction, and they don't have a Did I upload the wrong team? No, I'm sorry. We're gonna throw off a Discharge because they don't really have anything that really wants to switch into a Volt Switch. Yeah, and I'm not sure they were kind of, their goose was kind of cooked on that one. They go into Crawdon. I mean, they could Aqua Jet here easily, but I'm thinking they might Swords Dance. So let's go into Gyarados. So they do Aqua Jet. I mean, that was kind of obvious, but Gyarados was a good mid-ground play either way. We're going to throw off a Power Whip. I don't think they'd be expecting it. Not a lot of Gyaradoses run Power Whip anymore. Yeah, so they were not ready for that one. And they forfeit. All right, so yeah, this team's okay, doing okay. And that was such a quick battle. We can definitely do at least one more. Once again, thanks to everyone who's supported me. I think I faced a team very similar to this once. It's a weird team, because, like, Charizard benefits from the sun, like, for its fire moves, but then, like, Hurricane can also be 100% accurate from Pelipper, so it's kind of like, which one will I go first? Torkoal or Pelipper is what they're trying to get me to guess. Either way, I'm going to go Rotom, because I'll Toxic Torkoal, and I can Discharge on Pelipper. Yeah, so we'll Toxic Torkoal, because that's kind of bulky. And the most likely they'll just go for their rocks here, and immediately we'll defog. So we don't have to... And we do have 2 heavy-duty boots users, but I don't want those on Dragapult. I like to keep Dragapult pretty healthy, and given that Ferrothorn doesn't have really much recovery without leftovers and Leech Seed, I don't want it really taking too much damage when not necessary. That sucks, but what we'll do here is we're going to go for another Toxic. If they want to go Venusaur, so be it. We'll Overheat. And I'm not afraid of that. Yep, we're going to defog. We're going to waste some more of their sun turns. That one guy, though, with that copycat Chansey, that was a really neat strategy. And honestly, I might look into that. I wonder if that's a YouTube thing that I just missed out on. So now right here, they should probably go for aromatherapy. We're going to go into Ferrothorn. Yeah, aromatherapy, heal bell, whatever. And then we're going to knock off. Whatever comes in is losing its item. Even if it's Torkoal, that's fine. So that way they can't have their max turns of Sun, or if they're running like leftovers or something, no more recovery. And like I said, by the way, feel free at the end of this video if you want. We knock off Choice Spec, that's good. To comment a Pokemon you want to see in the next video. We're going to go out of Gyarados here. Pretty safe switching. As they go on to Pelipper, that's okay. We'll actually try to throw off a Thunder Wave. Because once again, nothing's immune to electricity on this team. And slowing down this Pelipper and powering up our Hex would be great. Although this Chansey right now is definitely the bane of my existence. So they're paralyzed, they can't move. That's cool. We're going to D-Dance up, actually. And see what their switching is. Yeah, Kingdra. So I don't think we're faster than Kingdra. But I'm still going to throw off a Thunder Wave. I don't think it can kill me in one hit. I don't believe it can. Yeah, I didn't think it could. I mean, I knew it wouldn't, just bounce off me, but yeah, I didn't think it would kill me, even in the rain and everything. I mean, Draco Meteor is not affected by rain, but I think you feel me. Let's throw off a Power Whip. Get some damage off on this thing, which almost knocks it out. Wow, so we could actually probably just go for Waterfall here, in case they try to get cheeky and switch into Torkoal. Although I don't see any or Pelipper even. Okay, cool. Waterfall should do a nice chunk in the rain. Sorry about that. Just got a phone call, and that's all linked up through my computer. We get a nice flinch, which is cool. And these waterfalls are juiced up right now. Yeah, go ahead, man. Switch into Venusaur. I'm still +1 attack, and I'm in the rain. Switch into whatever you want, man. I'd love it if you switched in that Chansey. But Venusaur's gone, and this guy forfeits. Nice. So we get another pretty nice win. Let's get one more. I'd like to end on a good note if we can. But either way, this will be the last battle. And thanks for everyone who has been tuning in again. Once again, this channel's nothing without anyone watching it. It's just me rambling on about stupid stuff. So here I'm going to relieve Rotom Heat. It seems like a pretty safe lead as they go Zeraora. And this is why Toxic is actually nice, where I was debating between Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp. Toxic's almost better. Because, yeah, you can do things like hit Seismitoad and Zeraora without having to do a whole lot of guessing. So we're going to go out into our Clefable and attempt to get up our rocks. Because they're going to get up theirs. And if they want to defog later away with Weezing, fine. That'd be cool. Yeah, Toxic off. And I don't think anything runs Heal Bell on this team. So they go on to Zeraora. My answer to this is probably Rotom Heat. Even if they want to Volt Switch, great play. Plasma Fist does a decent chunk. They're probably banded, it looks like. We'll overheat here. Yeah, kind of thought they might just stay in. That's okay, though. At least we know that they're kind of locked in right now. So I would like to go out into my Ferrothorn here. And we're going to click Thunder Wave. I shouldn't stay in. Yeah, so Weezing's a good play. So they're Levitate. If they're not neutralizing gas, they're Levitate. Because they're not Misty Surge, we know that. So they gotta be Levitate. So let's knock off too. Nice, we get the full para. We knock off their Black Sludge. Now, right, I'm predicting a fire move. We're gonna sneak out into this Dragapult, because yeah, Flamethrower won't do much at all. Hopefully I don't get the... Ah! Bummer! A Hex is free, though, so let's go for it. So did we get a Tox off in Zeraora? No, but it should still knock it out. Oh, this is going to not like this. Yeah, not at all. And once again, I think we just go for another Hex. I was going to say, no point in saving that. So that's one down. And once again, this just shows not only can Gyarados just be a powerhouse attacker, But with that Thunder Wave and its Intimidate ability, it has some great utility tools. Let's turn the timer on this guy. These people like to just... Once they start losing, you know, all of a sudden everyone's got to go do laundry or something. Like, come on, man. I mean, even I'm uploading on YouTube, and I don't take 20 years per turn while I talk. Ain't no one got time for that, man. Let's change the song. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I think this guy is kind of realizing, too. Yeah, he was thinking for a good minute on that one. We're still just going to go out in a Ferrothorn. Even if they want to close combat, we're going to knock out this Zeraora as they go into Gardevoir. Great play. So they trace our Infiltrator. I don't think that's going to do much for them, because I don't think we have any Submons on this team. Now, I'm guessing they have Mystical Fire here. No matter what they have, Clefables are switching. And actually, we can attempt to Thunder Wave this thing, too, because if they're Scarfed, that'd be great in the long run to slow this thing down for Dragapult. There we go. Hit the Thunder Wave. So now we're going to go out into Jirachi. I'm guessing they might try to... Well, I don't think they switch here, to be honest. Yeah, it didn't seem make much sense to switch. That does a chunk, so I'm wondering if they're almost specs. But Gardevoir does have great special attack. So we'll U-turn. They look to be heavy-duty boots, Arcanine, not Rocky Helmet, which is sweet. We're going to go on to Gyarados. And we're going to throw off a Waterfall. Even if they go Rillaboom, that's cool. So that doesn't quite kill, but it does enough. Now here, I'm going to Dragon Dance. Actually, I'm going to throw off a Thunder Wave here, just in case they wanted to go into Rillaboom. They teleport, so that's alright. They go out into Zeraora, which once again, we'll just go right back out into Ferrothorn. Rocky Helmet. This thing don't want to touch me. And if it switches, it dies to Rock, so... Yeah, kind of a predictable play there. They should probably go out into Gardevoir or Arcanine. So here they do go to Rillaboom, so I wonder if they're going to try to set up here. Either way, we're going to Thunder Wave. Yeah, they are trying to set up for the win. So not only are we going to paralyze this thing, we're going to start lowering its attack again. And then we're going to... Here I'm going to predict that Grass move. We're going to go right back out into Ferrothorn. And then what this will let me do is bring out Gyarados again. Get its attack down to neutral. Or actually... No, Dragapult I feel might die to a Grassy Glide. So we'll go on to Ferrothorn and see what they do. Oh, they set up again. Okay. Let's try to press this thing. Yeah, because I don't think we can fight back. And this thing's going to take a ton if it touches me. They go for high horsepower. Yeah, it's going to do a lot, man. So they got the terrain extender. Let's find out. No, they don't. So, yeah, Dragapult comes in. And Hex might just pick up a kill here. That's one. A Gardevoir does look to be choice, though. And they forfeit. So, like I said, guys, comment what Pokemon you'd like to see me build around the next video. I'll try to build some crazy set around it. We might go a little lower on the ladder if it's anything super nuts, just to make it work. But just based on some conversation I've been having, I feel like I can definitely make some of these work on a higher ladder. And I can definitely find teams to help me build around them, too. And, yeah, we managed to win our last few, which is awesome. So thanks again, everyone, for the support. All right, peace out.